Hi, this is Dhruv from Fonearena.com and this is a review of the HTC Desire 600. The HTC Desire 600 was announced earlier this year in May. It is the Taiwanese company's play in the dual SIM handset segment of the market. The Android 4.1 based phone combines the design philosophies behind devices like the HTC Butterfly, the One, and combines it with mid-range specifications to create a value proposition. Let's see how well it does. The design of the HTC Desire 600 is simultaneously fresh and yet similar. It takes the most recognizable parts of the HTC One and Butterfly to create a unique identity that both looks great and feels great. The construction is soft touch plastic with a brushed aluminium styled edge. The handset combines a black bezel with a red speaker lining to give it a distinctive look. Because the handset is equipped with boom sound speakers, you get speaker units on either side of the handset. The speaker mesh is visible and the end result is loud and clear audio with rather good stereo separation. A 1.6 megapixel front-facing camera is also visible here. At the top edge is the 3.5mm audio jack and the power key. While easily reachable, we would have preferred to see the power lock key on the side of the handset. A groove to remove the backplate is also visible here. A power rocker is on the right side of the handset, made of a single piece of plastic that sits flush with the phone. Tactile feedback felt lacking. We'd have liked to see a more pronounced rocker along with a dedicated camera shutter key. The micro USB charging slot is along the bottom edge. The front of the phone has a 4.5-inch Super LCD 2 type screen. The resolution is 960 by 540 and this results in a pixel density of 244.71 ppi. While a 720p screen would have been appreciated, the Super LCD 2 panel makes up for it with excellent color rendering. The text appears to float on the screen but can look blurred around the edges. Both sunlight visibility and viewing angles were found to be satisfactory. The back of the phone is made of soft touch plastic that feels very high quality. A high gloss layer has been applied to the rear of the phone that unfortunately makes it prone to picking up scratches. These aren't easily visible but do get picked up by the handset rather easily, and we'd recommend investing in a case. With dimensions of 134.8 by 67 by 9.3 millimeters, the handset proves to be diminutive and easily slips into your hand. Weighing just 130 grams, the Desire 600 is a petite smartphone that is quite refreshing to hold. Running on Android 4.1.2, the Desire 600 has Sense 5.0 just like on the HTC One. The handset retains most of the software features and gimmicks as seen on its elder brother. Unlocking the device drops you straight into HTC's love or hate content aggregating Blink feed. Blink feed aggregates content from your social networks, favorite news sources and drops it into a picture-heavy grid that you can scroll through at leisure. The basic interface of the phone has already been seen on the likes of the HTC One. Over here, HTC has made allowances for the dual SIM card capabilities and it lets you choose the number to be used while making a phone call or while sending a message. The Desire 600 is powered by a 1.2 GHz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 200 MSM8625Q processor. There is 1 GB of RAM on board, of which roughly 350 MB is available at launch. Built-in storage is 8 GB, with about 4.3 of that available out of the box. It is possible to extend built-in storage via the microSD card slot, but there is no provision to set your memory card as the default location to install apps. Day-to-day performance is good but not excellent. There are frame rate drops when scrolling through Blink feed, and also checkerboarding in the browser is not uncommon. Performance isn't really bad but definitely could do with some of the boosts brought along by newer versions of Android. Let's check out how the device performs in the NenaMark and the Quadrant benchmarks. The HTC Desire 600 has an 8 megapixel rear camera with an LED flash and a BSI sensor. The front camera has a 1.6 megapixel BSI sensor. The camera module is surrounded by a protective material and the module itself is set slightly lower than the rest of the back of the handset, and so it doesn't sit exactly on a surface when the phone is set down. We found images to be pleasing. Noise levels ended up being higher than usual even in bright surroundings, but colors were natural and very accurate for the most part. We found that focusing was slow when taking close-up shots. Close-up photographs taken with the phone ended up looking really crisp with balanced colors, contrast, and a high level of details. Video recording tops off at 720p resolution. The quality is generally decent. The camera takes a slightly heavy-handed approach towards post-processing, and you'll find over-sharpened edges in video clips. That said, it does capture a fair amount of details and the colors are very natural. Moving on to gaming performance, the handset has an Adreno 203 GPU that is far from top of the line. We've tried out a combination of games to test out performance across the board, and it was just about satisfactory. Lags and skipped frames weren't really uncommon. The HTC Desire 600 is a dual SIM phone, and both the SIM card slots are active. Only one of the SIM cards supports WCDMA, while the other is GSM only. Under the backplate is also a microSD card slot, which you'll need to expand the built-in 8GB of storage. The handset supports 3G, Wi-Fi BGN, Bluetooth 4.0 with aptX, as well as GPS and AGPS. The battery unit itself is rated for 1860 mAh, which proves to be sufficient for just about a workday of usage. With a light to moderate workload, we could easily get a day of usage out of the handset, but pushing it hard meant that we would have a dead battery by the end of the day. As always, battery life will depend a lot on your usage scenario, but under moderate usage, you should be able to get a solid workday out of the phone. The HTC Desire 600 is priced close to Rs 26,000, and it is not the most powerful handset in that price range. It is one of the few handsets that combines good performance with very impressive industrial design. The latest version of Sense UI adds a lot of value to the base software. The boom sound speakers are an additional reason to go for the phone. We do feel that HTC has priced the handset slightly on the higher end, but given the capabilities of the phone, we are willing to give them a pass. If you enjoyed our video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.